Hey Aquarius, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're going to get you a message. And we're going to answer the question, what fresh hell is this? So this could be your hell or someone else's hell that you are being sucked into. But it's some kind of hellish thing around you. We're going to look at two things. I have the Dante's Inferno Oracle cards. Aquarius. Ooh, interesting. I got this one for myself. Alright, so we have the Beast of Corruption here. Alright, so the Beast of Corruption, this one is about, like, using your, using your power for, like, nefarious purposes, basically. It's like, you know, like you think about like governments and politics and the big wigs and all that stuff. It's a lot. It's pretty easy to become corrupt. Because you just get a little taste of it and you want more and you want more. So what does this have to do with Aquarius, or how is this? What do we need to know about this corruption that is around Aquarius? Well, somebody has had enough right here. That's what I'm getting. Someone has had quite enough of it. Fed up. Yeah, it's become too much. Because we've got the Eight of Wands, and I'm getting fed up from that. And then the Ten of Wands, which is, I mean, like, just a total burden. What's cool, though, with the Ten of Wands is that it is soon to be over. Like, you're almost there, somehow. I don't know that that means the corruption's going to end. It just means that it might be, you might be getting a chance to get away from its vicinity. Oh, but it's going to take some detailed, I want to say it's going to take some detailed planning with this Eight of Coins. Want room for one more card. Huh, yeah. Glad I made room for this. So we have the Death card, which is perfect. Which means you've got some, like, something stinks, Aquarius. Something stinks. Something is corrupted. Something is not right. And you have every right to be sick of it. It weighs down, you know, it weighs down on you, but you are getting closer to getting out of that, whether it's just out of the loop or like physically out of the way, or it's just not, it's not going to be in your conscious space anymore. But it's not like there's no action required. There are some details that need to be attended to here, and we do have an ending with the death card. And with the death card, it's like it's one of those endings that like seems pretty sure because like nobody escapes death. Like I mean, you know what I mean? Like death doesn't select by privilege or by power or by status, like you know what I mean. All right, so let's look down here and see. Oh no, Aquarius. Okay, so we have the twisted soothsayers, and I need to look in the book and see what I want to look in the book and see what it has to say about this. But right off the bat, I am getting like a big whiff of those like toxic spiritual people who like who are like these spiritual people that are like borderline narcissist, and they basically they find this area where there's no way to prove them wrong, so they use that as a tool to kind of gaslight and bully people into thinking what they believe, um and that they're right and they're the end all be all, as if they are an absolute or some shit. So but I think there's more information in the book. That's just my intuitive impression of this. Ha, that's funny. Um, it says this is a perilous card for those of us who read with oracle decks. That's funny. So it says Dante weeps at the sight of souls whose heads have been turned around and are forced to walk backward with tears in their eyes. Virgil explains that these were fortune tellers, astrologers, and magicians. It says planning ahead is all well and good, but the greater part of our focus should be on the present moment. Dreaming of success or obsessing over failure can postpone the actual work that is required of us. Anchor yourself in the here and now. This card also calls into question the impressions we believe we are receiving from our intuition. Psychic gifts and divination require a clear channel, and the message can be muddled if it's truly coming from a place of fear or anxiety. Be here now. There's all kinds of things in here. So, Aquarius, this can be like if you are someone who uses tarot cards or divination of any sort. This could be like a reminder to be clear, a reminder to make sure your channel is clear before you start soothsaying, right? But I feel like this also applies to people who go to those kind of people. So let's get... Because I know there are quite a few people who rely on others' intuition instead of working on their own, like, like fine-tuning their own. And even, like even tarot card readers need other tarot card readers sometimes. Sometimes it's really hard to read for yourself. I can definitely attest to that, because you're so biased. So we have the Imp of Rage here, a temper tantrum. That seems a little bit immature. We have another Imp of Decay, something also immature. And it's fruitless. This is not learning. This is getting prematurely frustrated and not wanting to learn something. Like not wanting to learn it the right way. I mean, that could be, that could definitely relate to someone who claims themselves as a spiritual guru or a whatever, or a master psychic reader or whatever. But a lot of times they don't always go through all the steps, like the full awakening process, or they don't integrate their shadows, and that could lead to corruption. So this could very well be all related. Oh, seriously? So we have the dictator of decay, power lust. That is this. Power lust. That's the beast of corruption. Oh, wow. There is somebody, I don't know if, it's either you or someone around you that you're exposed to, that you've interacted with, Aquarius, that is really getting off on being some kind of like guru or something. And it may have started out pure, but they're giving in to something a little bit corruptive here. And not only that, it's like this dictator of decay is coming out after these two imps. And what are the imps? Those are the pages in tarot. The pages are the young ones. The ones that may not know any better. Is taking advantage of people. Whoa, okay. So then we get the Seven of Rage, which, yeah, that makes sense because that pisses me off, right? The Seven of Rage, warfare. So there's, this kind of speaks to a kind of, a higher level battle that may be going on. There's a lot of spiritual battles going on right now between the left side, the right side, the good versus evil and all light versus dark and all that stuff, and it's all going on. But I don't think this is talking about that in particular. Yes, it exists. Like, yeah, there's astral battles and there's all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. But as far as how this pertains to you, Aquarius, this Seven of Rage warfare, it's basically I'm getting discernment out of this. It's about discernment. So if you are going to psychics or going to readers and you like something makes you feel off, like something rubs you the wrong way, or you just feel weird in your gut or something, like you're meant to be, developing your intuition. Even if you think you've developed it, it's you can all you just keep doing it. It's a cumulative thing, right? You just keep going. So if something feels wrong, something makes you angry, it makes you angry for a reason. It's either going to be because you have not integrated your shadows or because something is very, very wrong. And you have every right to say no. No is an answer. So just be careful, because there's a lot of manipulators out there. There's a lot of tricksters out there, and it looks as if you have a little bit of corruption and power lust going on in your vicinity. So, I'm not judging. I'm not saying whether it's you or others, but it's around. Okay? Alright, Aquarius. So this is the fresh hell. This is the fresh hell that's around you. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.